Your 20s and 30s are some of the most important years for building your financial future. It's when you're starting out your career, maybe moving out, renting or buying, and for some people, starting a family. But it's also when a lot of people make mistakes with money that can set them back for years. The good news is that if you know what to look out for, you can avoid them. Now, the first mistake is living completely in the moment and not saving at all. Of course, you should enjoy your 20s and 30s. Travel, socialise, have fun. But if every pound you earn goes straight out of the door, you're missing out on the most powerful tool you've got: time. Even putting away £100 a month in your 20s can grow into tens of thousands of pounds by the time you hit your 40s, thanks to compound interest. Here's a simple example. Imagine you save £100 a month from the age 25 to 35 and then stop. That's only £12,000 in contributions, but by age 65, with average investment growth of 7% a year, it could grow to over £120,000. Now compare that with starting at 35 and saving the same £100 a month for 30 years. You're putting £36,000, 3 times as much, and still only end up with around £113,000. That's the magic of compound interest. Your money earns money, and then the money it earned earns more money. The earlier you start, the harder your money works for you. The second mistake is relying too much on credit cards or loans for lifestyle spending. It's easy to think, I'll just pay it off later. But interest rates on credit cards are often 20% or more. Now that means a £1,000 holiday you put on a card could end up costing you around £1,200 or £1,300 if you only pay it off slowly. Now to put it another way, if you only paid the minimum payment on that £1,000 at 20% interest, it could take you over 5 years to clear it and cost hundreds in extra interest. Debt for things like a mortgage or education can be sensible. Those are investments in your future. But building up debt for clothes, gadgets, or nights out can trap you in a cycle that eats into your future income. The third mistake is not having an emergency fund. Life is unpredictable. The car breaks down, the boiler packs in, or you suddenly face a period without work. If you don't have a buffer, you'll end up reaching for expensive credit. Even £1,000 or £2,000 in an easy access savings account can give you peace of mind and stop a small problem from turning into a financial disaster. For example, if your washing machine dies, instead of putting a £500 replacement on a credit card and paying 20% interest, you can just use your emergency fund and stay debt-free. The fourth mistake is ignoring pensions and long-term investing because they feel too far away. A lot of people in their 20s and 30s think retirement is 30 or 40 years off. I'll worry about it later. But that's exactly when you should start, because your contributions now have decades to grow. If your employer offers to match your pension contributions, that's free money you're walking away from if you don't take it. For example, if you put in £200 a month and your employer matches it, that's £400 a month going into your pension. Over a year, that's nearly £5,000. Over 30 years, without even counting investment growth, that's £150,000. And with growth, potentially double or triple that. Even a little saved now is worth far more than a bigger amount saved later. The fifth mistake is spending without a plan. It's not about tracking every coffee or living on the bare minimum. But if you don't know where your money's going, it will disappear without you noticing. Setting up a simple budget, like the 50-30-20 rule, where 50% goes on needs, 30% on wants, and 20% on savings, gives you balance. For example, if you earn £2,000 after tax each month, that means £1,000 for essentials like rent, food and bills, £600 for lifestyle choices like dining out and travel, and £400 for savings and debt repayments. You still get to enjoy life, but you're also looking after your future self. So let's put this into perspective. If you avoid these mistakes, if you start saving even small amounts early, avoid bad debt, keep an emergency fund, pay into your pension, and budget just enough to stay in control, you're setting yourself up for a much stronger future. It doesn't mean you can't enjoy your 20s and 30s, it means you'll enjoy your 40s and 50s even more, because you'll have choices instead of money worries. The biggest mistake of all is thinking, I'll sort it out later. The earlier you start, the easier it is. So take a few small steps now and your future self will thank you. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for more videos just like this one. If you're keen to learn more about personal finance, be sure to check out the industryportal.com, link in the description below. Thanks so much for stopping by, and as always, keep growing, keep learning, and I'll see you in the next video.